Yeah, so we have another very important update on on what's going on with Bitcoin. Again, taking a peek, zooming out on price action, taking a look at, always looking for a fractal. What I noticed was, and I'm going to attempt to explain this a little as well as I can. We're going to delete that uh, current price at 87,600 or so. What I noticed is somewhat in the last video we showed a fractal of price action looking very similar to this one right here. Um, very similar, and what we're gonna do is zoom out a little bit more. What we're saying is we got this peak at 108, 500, 108, 300, 400, whatever it is, and we happen to get. It looks like we're getting that exact same fractal happening. What seems like from, I don't think it's the 95K fractal anymore. It could be this. It could be the start of. Let's see. We could it could be at the start of this area here um, for what we're saying around 95,900, a little bit higher, possibly even this level here at 99K. So if we take the fractal tool, the ghost bar tool, we take from the top at 108, and then we go all the way down to this level here. Now we're starting to look into the future. Well, sorry, we're going to take a deeper fractal. We're going to go from 108 and we're going to skip all the way from 109. We're going to go all the way down to here. We're going to go all the way down to here, and what do we end up finding? We put this overlay this here, and let's see if that's what I'm looking for. Not really. Let's see, because we get the rising wedge. Let me see if I can find it. Let me go all the way back. Okay, bop, bop. All right, so we got this one from here. All right, got that one from, where'd it go? Where did it go? Right, from the top of the rising wedge. So now, so we're assuming, no, we don't want to get rid of that one. We're assuming that we hit the top of the rising wedge. We go a little bit higher. We go somewhere. We either hit this, what is this one? The value area high of this 99K range, and we hit somewhere around 90K before before, this seems to be an overextension of the rising wedge, and then we get a breakdown here, or we come somewhere in this golden pocket or within this box here, even all the way up to 91,700, how we had it before, and that's if we take this level all the way up to the 109 top. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? Grab this. Where is it? Is the entire? It must be the entire structure. Take the entire structure. It takes us 96. Nope. Let's say, let's just go back to 99. What do we get out of that? Okay. So, anyways, what we get out of this is we get we get a level around 90K, somewhere between 90K and 91,700 how we had before, and how we have at the top of the golden pocket. And then we break down, and this is where we get the fractal from. We got the fractal from here, and we run it all the way back down. And there's a lot going on, but ultimately, one thing we do figure out, if we use this level as the bottom, we ran all the way back down to looks like 80K. We bounce from there, and then from that bounce we go into the 618. If we mark out the very top, what we're going to do is get rid of a few things. We're going to move this one up all the way to 109, right? And we get somewhere around, we can bring this up a little bit, and we get the 618, bounce to 96. Everybody thinks we're going back up, and then we stair step down to complete this fractal. Now, the most thing that I can guarantee, or not guarantee, but if I had to guarantee anything, is that we're going to come up to this 90K level, and then we're going to break down to 80K-ish, maybe even 79, and then we come back up to the 618. But all the rest of it, it just seems like it matches up. It seems to match up with what's going on down here as well, where we could hit 70K. But that would be a very ugly structure, but it would also match with what we have going on. Over here, where then we could then out of this breakdown, we get this move back up to the 618 pullback, and then we go into a new all-time high from there. If we take the fractal tool, we say from the bottom there to the top there, then this is what we're looking at, and then who knows where we go. We go back to 100K before dropping, or we can go all the way to 100, double from there, 120, 123, like I have for one of the areas that we'd like to see, right? So that is the theory I'm going with right now, and we'll talk about it a little bit more as we go along. But right now we're looking for this 90K. We're looking for this 90K hit somewhere right there tomorrow or over the next day before we get a big pull back down to 80K or so. That's what we're going to roll with for now, but we're going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, fire away. Thanks.